Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I am here today to share with you one of my favorites about how I witchy bullet journal. This is a new series I'm trying out and it's meant to be quicker, maybe not quick, but quicker for me, little bite-sized amounts of things I particularly love about witchy bullet journaling. So, I have before me one of my books of shadows, a previous bullet journal, and my current bullet journal of shadows to show you what I am talking about. And today I'm going to be showing you tarot themes. So if you're excited about that, stay tuned. I'm going to open up my books and we can get started. Okay, we are all ready. I've got my book all propped up. And this is normally how a starting point is. Before that, though, I should tell you what tarot themes are. At some point in my journey, it's been a while now, it occurred to me that I could use my year ahead spread cards to create the theme, the monthly theme for my bullet journal setup, to bring that energy more into focus and to kind of use and tap into the energy intentionally, on purpose, all of these things. Before that, I wasn't doing bullet journal themes and I wasn't really doing anything with my year ahead spread cards. They were just kind of there. So what I would do was, and I have some videos of this, which I will link up above in the cards for you. I would come in and I would start with whatever page I had left. I would use my cards. At the time I was doing a goddess and a tarot card, and I would do keywords for both of them. And then on the bigger page, what I would do is I would again do some like things that stuck out. I'd get the cards out, I'd read about them, I would do some things that stuck out about them, and then in the center, if I came to an idea of what I thought the energy of the month was going to be about, I would write it in the center. So here I wrote, intentionally choosing and dedicating in everyday actions and reaping the rewards that you sow. And that was kind of the theme and the idea and the thread I found that linked Hecate at the time. This was November of last year. So it was Hecate and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is was my card last month or this month. It's May right now. I don't know. Anyways, so I would do this to set it up. And then as I went through the process of looking at these cards, I would start to get visuals, mostly when I would look at this part. So like crossroads, torches and such. I've drawn a torch here. That month, I can actually show you how it ended up looking. Bum, bum, bum. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. There. That month it worked well, and I made it. So I just went with the theme of torches and wands because they're quite literally like the same thing. And so all of my spreads were set up with that color scheme and the idea of torches and wands. These were dailies at the time. It's just all over in here. Now, what I was also doing at the time was I would come back after the fact. November was just a month where it didn't happen, but I would come back after the fact and I would journal. So this was the October card pages. So I came back in after and I journaled about Quatlicu, and I journaled about the World card, and I journaled just in general. And then I would add some doodles to the bottom of this page where I had the words. And I did that for months. I think I did that for close to a year. I've recently restarted doing that in a slightly different way. We shall see how that goes. So that's what I had to show you in this Book of Shadows. Now I'm going to get situated to show you some more examples. Okay, So in my bullet journal here, you can see for the month of March, and this would have been last year, I ended up with this theme. My cards, sorry about that. My cards then were, I don't even remember. It's been so long. But I made this theme based on my cards then. And I carried it with its color scheme and with the feeling I had for it. Oh, there, those are my cards. My goddess card was Sekhmet, and my tarot card was the sun. So, and I would look at the visual and I would just bring it in as a way of tapping into this energy. So that was March. And then if you look, here's another one. Here is May. This Maya, I believe her name was, and the Three of Cups, because I kept drawing 3 cups. And the scarf, I believe that's what those cards were. Anyways, the point is that I would just take all of this. It was kind of activating and using my cards. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is what I'm doing with this and how it looks now. Okie dokie. So this is in my current Book of Shadows in my case. As you can see, I still have some pages left. So my year ahead spread this year is a lot more expanded and a lot more purposefully chosen and built. I haven't talked a whole lot about it yet because it is something I'm developing and I'm actually going to be offering or intending to be offering as a package for clients for the end of this year. So I haven't talked a lot about it. What I'm doing is, so far I don't leave journaling room, but I look at my cards for the month. So I have an Oracle of the Radiant Sun, the Moon Oracle. I have an archetype, a monthly tarot card. And of course, the client ones wouldn't have to be this complicated. And then a crystal. And for each of those things, I look at it and I journal about what I think it's going to be about. And then I find what the theme seems to be. So Oracle of the Radiant Sun, it seems to be like birthing the self. For the Moon Oracle is getting back on track. And you might have heard of this in my How I Tarot journal. And that's fine. This is one of my favorite things about how I witchy journal. So that's what it looks like in my Book of Shadows. And then in my bullet journal, it translates into my setup. I'm still taking the energy and the theme and I'm using it to create a theme and putting it in my journal to bring the energy to have it there with me. And I have at the front of my book a place where I can reference what cards I have. And I wrote the theme for each one. I think I'm going to add just what the cards are for easy reference, but I wrote the theme, the takeaway from each one. And then here's the overall theme. It's one of my favorite things. It's a practice I've been doing for over a year that I don't think will be ending anytime soon. And I really love it. So what about you? Do you have a favorite thing to do as a witchy bullet journalist or a magical bullet journalist or pagan or spiritual or whatever? What's your one of your favorite things about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can see more of my journal and other stuff I post very soon. And that's it. Let me know about your favorites. I want to hear about it, and I will talk to you soon. Hope you're well and keeping safe and all of that stuff. Have a good one. Lots of love. Bye.